formation. Sulfides are very, very widespread in that particular area. That's part of why the A section has been split, because of, as it says right here, environmental concerns. So I would really strongly urge the NCDOT to much more extensively present their results. They're not here for us to look at them. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Mays, and we'll certainly be willing to share any additional technical information on geology that you'd like to take a look at. We can certainly provide that to you, and as you said, we do have some design methodology in place that can address some of these issues that you brought up, and I agree we're not going to be able to zero out any potential slides. But again, what we can try to do is to strive to limit those as much as we can. And afterwards, if you'd like to get with me, we can talk about with some of our other folks here some of those methodologies. But again, I appreciate you bringing up those comments.
It should have, I mean, this is a draft EIS. It really should have been in this EIS for us to look at. It's not like you don't even have a geologic map.
And yes, ma'am, we'll certainly get that to you. Again, if you want to see that information.
The rest of us.
Yeah, everybody.
We all want it too.
Okay, we can certainly provide that to you, and
Then come back
again,
and have more public hearings later.
okay, we will be coming back next year with the public hearing. So again,
I'm gonna
as I
just stop the process.
ma'am, as I said, we will certainly provide you the information that you want to see, and we will address all the comments that we've heard tonight. Okay, so again, we're not going to get in an argument with anybody tonight. Again, we're here to do what you have to say. And if you need additional information from us, you can certainly ask us. And Dr. Mays, if you have any questions, please send me. Yes, ma'am, but first, ma'am, if you would, let me get through the rest of the list. And then, as I said earlier,
You're refuting what I say. If I'm supposed to be able to say something, and you come and follow along right behind me and say, oh, well, look, we'll take care of it.
again, ma'am, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just agreeing with what you're saying. But what I'm also saying, ma'am, is that we will provide you any information that you would like to see. That's all I'm saying. Let's go ahead. Next, we have David Monteith, and after that, Carol Sutton. David Monteith. Okay. Next, we have Carol Sutton.
Hi there, folks. As you've heard, my name is Carol Sutton. I live on Old Tallulah Road with my husband. I've only lived here about 3 years because that's when we got married. We just had our anniversary. But before that, I lived in Brasstown, North Carolina, so I'm kind of from the area. And over there's a highway called 64 that they were going to build a 4-lane, bypass this dangerous section of 64. The bypass is still 2-lane. What happened? Ran out of money? I don't know. But the bypass now is just 2-lane. What is going on with this building new roads? The fact is that they have 3 things that they want to accomplish with this, right? According to their own materials here. The first is to improve safety. Okay, I'll come back to that. To increase traffic capacity. But we don't need any increase in traffic capacity, according to them, out to 2030. And they don't know about past 2030 because they haven't studied it yet. Okay? So it may be 2,700 before we need any additional road capacity coming into Grand County. And to improve system linkage. Does anybody here who's not a transportation engineer know what that is? I asked them. They said it means that it's connectivity to the rest of the system. Well, we're already connected to the rest of the system. You know, it's like the capillaries and the arteries in your body. We're the capillaries. That's fine with us. Why do we need to be near an artery? I don't want to be. Most of us here don't want to be. Okay, but they say it's going to increase our economy by bringing in manufacturing. Now, how many people here believe that? Let's be honest. The manufacturing jobs that aren't here now, I mean Stanley, are in China or Thailand or Mexico or Costa Rica, okay? They aren't coming back. Let's just be honest. The other industry we have is tourism, okay? And as has been said before, the fact is people come here for our nice little narrow roads. So why do we want to take away the very thing they come here for? Duh! That's not going to improve our economy. Okay, now safety. I want to come back to that. This road is supposed to bring additional people in and dump them on 129 South towards Topton. Now, their own numbers say that that's a more dangerous road than the road through Nantahala that they're trying to bypass. What? I mean, I look at this stuff and I want to shake somebody. But I got to tell you, there's one point here that I want to make. They violated the law, okay? The process is bad. They have all these books and stuff, right? With all these studies. Those are supposed to be available to us. They're not. They're not available on their website. I went and looked. I talked to somebody else here tonight that went and looked. They're not available. Until I get all the information, I want the process stopped where it is right now. I don't want what's going on with the rest of the process. Because you have not getting enough information you deserve.
Thank you for those comments. Next, we have Denny Knox.
Good evening. I'm going to be the one person that doesn't make this apparently unanimous tonight. Mr. Lewis didn't have complete information. He introduced me earlier as a member of the Department of Transportation in Tennessee. I'm not. I am a private citizen, do not work for the government. I'm one of 15 people in Polk County and Bradley County, Tennessee, that has been asked by various government resources to form a committee to study Corridor K with regard to its completion in Bradley County and Polk County from Cleveland, Tennessee on Interstate 75 to the border with your state. I might say that I think this meeting tonight is just representative of what's really wonderful about our government and our people. I live in Polk County at the foot of the Ocoee Gorge, on a farm that joins the Cherokee National Forest. I think I can be fairly called an environmentalist. On my property are bears, hogs, beavers, otters, mink, grouse, turkey. I can go on and on and on. All this is really important to me. My wife is a retired humanities teacher at the Copper Basin High School. For 20 years, drove the gorge through the Ocoee River every day in the dark in the morning and back at night. Okay? Safety there is an issue. And if any of you have gone to Chattanooga through that route when the weather is bad, I don't think any reasonable person can take the position that that road there, Corridor K, is satisfactory. All right? The traffic is of 4 kinds. Through truck, through car, commuter car, and scenic and recreational use. And the road is insufficient for any one of the 4, more so all 4 put together. A Corridor K has to be improved and completed in Polk County. And this is the reason why. We want in Polk County a pristine prosperity. We do not want a pristine impoverishment, and we do not want a prosperous despoilation of the landscape. They cancel each other out. But as you look at this issue in your community, you cannot separate the